Yes, sir. Welcome to the show where we keep it rough, rugged, and raw. I am your big homie Brian B. Shynin. This is the Line of Scrimmage podcast, powered by the good folks at StarKmedia.com. Of course, join with me as he has been for 33 plus years is my brother, Coach Brooks. How you feeling, dog? Oh,
Yes,
let me unmute you. Let me unmute. There you
yes,
go. How you
yes,
feeling? Now, over the weekend, I got a chance to spend some time with my brother, and unfortunately, I left the Patrick Mahomes glasses in his beautiful vehicle that he has. So that's why I gotta rock the championship hat tonight, y'all.
Man, I had to bring the damn Super Bowl. Scully, we won the Super Bowl out. Where these nipples playing?
Yeah, well, and I was with my brother because I was supporting them. Jared supports our nephew every single day, but our nephew was involved in a combine for some high school athletes. You know what I'm saying? Putting that good tape together, trying to get him some scholarship money, possibly in the near future. As our nephew is a man, great nose tackle. Thanks to Jared, of course. Thanks to Coach Brooks coaching him up.
He
Let's keep it going.
his film was retweeted and responded to by one of the Colorado commits today. Yeah, dude
Coach
said,
Prime.
"Hey, bro, your film is legit." I was like, "Okay, okay."
Okay. All right, ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with little Jeff Sessions. You know what
Jeff
I'm saying?
Sessions, hey,
Climb you to
Jeffrey,
the top.
going Jeff.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So yeah, man, and shouts to our nephew Marcel Reed. Love you, dude. Happy birthday
Read
again. His birthday we just celebrated this past weekend. All right, so but without further ado, let's get to the Chiefs. And got the dub as I was
it.
with Jared watching the game. We were both on our phone watching our nephew too. But man, of course, it didn't come without some controversy, of course. And Kadarius Toney just like his nickname now. I used to call what's the tight end we used to have, number 84. Golly, I can't
Damian
think.
Harris,
Huh?
Demetrius Harris.
Demetrius Harris. Yes, thank you. Demetrius
Yeah,
Harris. My nickname for him was Can't Get Right.
mm-hmm.
And I feel like there've been a lot of can't get rights on the Chiefs in the past years. You look at Harris and you look at William Barty, he was can't get right. You look at Eric Hicks, he was can't
um,
get right.
oh my God!
It's been a number of them, dog. Not Pete. Pete was a good kicker. Lynn Elliott can't get right. So look, man, Kadarius Toney is just can't get right. Jared,
Steven
he's either
Nelson.
lining off sides, he's committing a penalty, or he's dropping a pass that turns into interception.
Hey Tony, I'm tired of this shit. Sick of you, man. I mean that, dude. I'm sick of you, dude. I'm sick. You a shit sandwich without the bread 75% of the time, buddy. I'm letting you know that now. I'm sick of it. You made a good day bad. How you do that? How we win and we talking about you, dude? Well,
Because the Chiefs had a 17-point lead at that point.
he turned
Full
me and you sat
control of the
there and
game.
watched it. He's completely shit on the momentum. Like he completely took a shit on it. It was like, dude. Man, when somebody show you who they are, believe them, man.
Nice editing by me. I mean, but golly, what are we doing here?
It ain't like you
What
get hit in the middle no more. It ain't like you get your head knocked off no more. They just sent the boy home the rest of the season. It ain't like you get your head knocked off no more. He sickens me. He sickens me, bro. And I used to think last year, like, oh, this dude gonna be raw. We stole. When he was at Florida, I was like, hey, he raw. Mental midget. That's what my bad language, my fault, man. That's what Bill Moss used to call us. That's what Bill Moss used to call us on the D line. You're a mental fucking midget.
At Avila.
Yeah. Bill Moss coached us my freshman year.
But it's not on. Look, of course, we're gonna get on KT too more, but it ain't only him. It's a number of these guys, including tight end 3 Blake Bell.
Yeah, that's some whole shit. He's soft. He's SOF capital T soft for that. He's soft for that, bro. I've been crying for 13 personnel, and this what you do? This what you do, Blake Bell?
What do you talk right there with Coach Brooks to come up and attack?
Yeah, you got to come get the ball. Anytime you run the curl, come back. You got to come back and get the ball. That's why they tell you run 7 to come back to 5. Or they tell you run 12, come back to 10. Come get the ball, man. I understand you sitting down, but come get the ball, bro. But, I mean, all of our tight ends kind of do that, though. Kelsey always sits down and just sits. But usually his hands are stronger than that. He's trying to sit in the zone and not get out of there where he found it open at.
He did a great job.
But then if you go to the right a little bit more, you still out of the zone. That's probably what Pat wanted him to do. Scoot over some more. Linebacker vacated, but he don't know that. He might be able to feel that, but he don't know that.
Nah, man. But come on. He has to know that. If you're on the field, you have to know that.
You got to feel it, bro. I don't know. I think a lot of them now are just nervous, bro. I think a lot of them now are like, once you lose your confidence, man, it's hard to get that back, man, especially at that receiver tight end position. I mean, they do this all the time. So that ball coming in them, time is slow as hell. So they think about all types of stuff, man. Like,
yeah, but see, and this is my point with Eric B. I don't think Eric Bieniemy would go for that.
Oh no, he would have got his ass ate up. Hey, get a little dude the ball back. Give him his ball back. That's what happened to him. They took his ball.
That's the difference, though. Bro. Like people be talking about, like, oh, I don't. What are you talking about with Eric Bieniemy? He doesn't play on the field. He don't catch the balls. He don't make the receivers catch. Yes, he does make the receivers catch the ball.
They're lacking tenacity. They lacking tenacity. Accountability. I mean, these are things that coaches, you always want a coach that you run through a wall for. And that dude, the receivers coach, not it. 37 drops.
This is ridiculous. We're talking about an NFL team.
A more interesting stat is how many drops have turned into interceptions for Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly. Which is what I was going to get to. Patrick Mahomes has 12 interceptions on a year, I believe. And how many of those? How many of those are caused by his receivers? How many of those are caused by like MVS during the Packers game when you supposed to, okay, the play says run a post, but like we need you to run straight. But instead,
Scott Moore getting accosted at the line of scrimmage, can't get open.
I'm interested to see that number 2. I know somebody creatively in the analytics world is going to get that. 25 touchdowns, 13 interceptions for Patrick, man. It's just 3,703 yards. Even with these receivers, even with all the problems, even with all the penalties, he's still, these numbers are lackluster in for his terms in his world.
Mm-hmm.
But still pretty decent to say the least, though.
I mean, we can put the numbers on the play design. In the red zone, we could put the numbers on the fact that we got a better running game this year. I mean, I'm fine with it. Opposed to the tip balls and interceptions. Sometimes Patrick is just throwing that mug like, hey, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick of y'all, man. I mean, bro, I don't get where people, and I understand that the quarterback position is supposed to be this presidential position, the extension of the office and all that. But you can't, this is still an emotional game, man. You can't sit there and fault him every time he shows some type of emotion. Especially with the amount of cameras the NFL got now. The NFL catch you doing anything, scratching your ass, you're going to get caught on camera. And I'm pretty sure he sat down that bench. I couldn't read his lips, but everybody else seemed to be deciphering what he said.
You know, he's not going to trust him anymore. It's coming down to a critical situation, and that's where the ball has to go because he's open. But I don't trust.
Yeah, all my lip readers was on that one.
What he was saying?
I couldn't remember exactly what they were saying. Something about like I'm effing trying or something like that.
I'm tired of shit.
Basically, yeah. You know, and look, man, when your QB gets to that point, when your QB gets to that point of frustration in the game, like he don't want to see you, he don't want to talk to you. Yeah, dog.
I find it difficult that they don't. I find it difficult that they don't. How they don't play harder for Patrick, and I think that's an even bigger problem that we might not be seeing, man. Like, is Patrick the problem with the connection between him and the receiver's room, or are they just shitheads? I mean, you don't know, man, but you would think if you had Patrick Mahomes, you would put it all on the line for Patrick Mahomes. Like, you would play your ass, this dude. You would play your ass off for Patrick Mahomes.
Disappointing to say the least. In this young man, it ain't the end of the road.
It's not. It's a reset. Everybody's not ready, bro. Like, everybody doesn't. This world we live in football these days is real peculiar to me. Everybody's not ready. Fresh. Like, that's everything takes a transition period, bro. And that's a jump. Central Michigan to a high-power air raid offense. It's a jump, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's not ready, man. Everybody just don't line it up and be ready. And then sometimes people just get lost in the shuffle. He need to go to Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco route running camp.
Well, another thing I wanted to point out too, with these guys and life in general, like you got to coach them up more, and it takes a progression. Nobody's asking you to go from good to great overnight. It takes time. It might take the length of the season, and maybe these guys will click it all the way during the playoffs. But with that being said, like time is almost up.
Here's a frustration of mine, though. Like, y'all got to have better people coaching these people, man. I'm sorry, bro. I look at that dude and I think about my receivers coming out. What you? Hey, yeah, run that route, coach. Show us what you want us to do on that route. Get out that break, dog. Hey, man, show me how you want the route ran. Tell me it's certain intricate.
Is that realistic for all coaches in the league?
Huh?
Is that realistic? I'm just being devil's advocate. Is that because I do that like with my little kids, with my Seminoles, I do that. I'll go out and run it because I want it ran a specific way. But do you think that's realistic for all position coaches in the league?
You know why? It's not nepotism and brown nosing. But you know what you can always see? It always rears its head. It always rears its head. In every situation, you'll see that guy that has a job. And you like, dude, shut up.
The respect factor.
Yeah, like, dude, shut up. Like, okay, most coaches be like me, play small ball, but love the game, study, all right. And they'll respect that because everybody ain't got the features or the attributes when giving them God-given gifts. But when you got somebody out there, you know, his uncle made a call so he can have a drink with the coach, and he just got the job, bro. It piss you off. And then when this dude, what can he say? It's obvious he hasn't said anything to motivate them, bro. It's obvious.
I'm gonna just put that there.
Exactly. A dog. He was a dog in college.
He's a
You
dog
can't
in
sit
the
there and
league.
tell him, bro. You can't sit there and tell him. You can't tell him. He looking at you like, bro, get on the line. Let's do this. If y'all think that don't matter, cool. But I'm around athletes all the time. I see how the science teacher, who's a good guy in the building, and the principal made us hire him, how the players treat him.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what you want to do? No, they gonna beat, bro. You mean tell me these dudes ain't looking at him like, bro, you go run it. Tell me what I'm supposed to feel to know what Patrick is thinking. Tell me what I'm supposed to feel. We love Travis Kelce because Travis Kelce played quarterback. Travis Kelce knows where to go on the field.
Well, another guy who he looked like he knew where to go on the field. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Man's had a great game, specifically this screenplay, Jared.
I mean, this was designed, bro. This was just beautiful, but this is good right here. This is what I'm talking about right there.
Yak.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me that yak.
You know them contracts. Hey, man, when that contract up, man, it's time to ball. What you want me to say, Chief? I'm playing for my life. Boys, he got a cavalry out there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it one more time.
Look at this design. Oh my God, look like split zone. Boom.
Oh, they caught him on the blitz. They caught him on the right play too.
Coming out the back end, it was timed up. You know why it's timed up so perfectly right there? Because you got Bill Belichick bum ass son over there calling defense. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
The nepotism.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. Imagine going out there and Bill Belichick's son trying to rip you a new one because you did something wrong that he designed. Negro, please. Hey, man. Hey, you know how you look at somebody like, and you would say something, but you don't want to lose your job? All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, regardless of the drops and the 2 interceptions that were caused by the pass catchers, Chiefs offense was really able to move the ball down the field with
and that ain't no defensive slouch
on a
team.
good New England defense.
Yeah, that ain't no defensive slouch. But Judon wasn't in there either, though.
Yeah, we had Pacheco. You know, like it evens out a little bit. No, Judon is definitely
dog right there.
You know, he's an all-pro, definite dog. But still, that like the Patriots been balling the past couple weeks. They went on the road, beat the Steelers 6-0 to the Chargers at home. But the Chiefs offense is the most frustrating thing with them, besides the drops and penalties and stuff, is like the fact that they are able to move the ball in between the 20s. They get in between the 10s and just completely lose their damn mind. Interested to see how that translates into the playoffs, as that's coming up soon. But before we go any further, I think one thing about this defense, played a fantastic game, by the way, against New England. The linebackers ain't been getting no love for real. They ain't. The defensive backs have been the stars of the show, along with Chris Jones when he performs. But Jared, these LBs, man, it's a dangerous component to this defense going into the playoffs with Nick Bolton coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And one play I want to show is the Willie Gay interception.
This is high IQ. This is high IQ linebacker play. Okay, I'm on the delayed route. I recognize that he's not the athlete to just take off. I get depth, get my head back around to get the ball. First of all, look at the Mike linebacker, what he's doing. Bump in the box. What I've been saying, Brian?
Yeah.
What I've been saying, Brian? Alignment.
Yeah.
If he's a step inside, he's late making that play.
We're gonna run
Or
it
he gets
again.
the wrong read. This is why you have a Mike linebacker. This is why you have an adjustment to formation. This is the one thing that I think Tranquil needs to get better at.
But how do you not know that as a middle linebacker?
Bro,
How you not know, like, hey, shift.
There's so many things he processing at one time, bro. That's why there's number one Mike linebacker, number two Mike linebacker. There's so many things to process. You're processing your alignment, your assignment. You're processing what you saw on film with the down and distance. That's why it's a difference between Mike 1 linebacker and Mike 2 linebacker. It just is, bro. And those are the subtle differences in the NFL. Do I know what's going on? Can I get there fast? And do I have the athletic ability to make the play once it's time?
Yo, Nick Bolton is going to make.
For all y'all that think football players is dummies, I just ran down a whole intro paragraph to running linebacker.
That's just all one play.
That's one play. Alignment, assignment. What's my job? What are they doing? What are the DBs doing behind me? Where's my run fit? Where's my zone drop? Yeah. They ain't just Neanderthals running around.
I want you to put your GM hat on.
Right.
With this defense.
Right.
Who's the priority to sign this offseason?
Give me some options.
Chris Jones or L'Jarius Sneed? Because I don't think you can sign both.
Shit.
Perfect world, we keep both, but that ain't happening with a Patrick Mahomes contract.
Don't keep it Chris, man. Keep it Chris Jones.
Chiefs number one pick for a second year in a row, cornerback.
I gotta keep it. I mean, I don't know what.
Actually, we didn't draft cornerback this year. My bad.
My thing is, I don't know what dog team can do because he ain't really been playing. Number 2.
Who ain't been playing?
Number 2.
Williams?
Yeah, he really ain't. Dog ain't really been playing.
So you're trusting Joshua Williams to play the role that L'Jarius Sneed is playing?
I mean, Watson, Williams.
Nah, man.
So you getting rid of Chris Jones, the only motherfucker who changes the line of scrimmage on our D line?
Keisha Gray, she said Sneed.
She just like his dreadlocks. It's a line of scrimmage podcast. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm keeping Chris Jones. Chris Jones
is what, 30?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Look at what Sneed has done this year.
Brian.
Against the best in the NFL, against Tyreek Hill.
I understand.
Against Justin Jefferson.
I understand that.
Against Devontae Adams.
Chris Jones not in, Brian. Me and you both talked about the run game emergence.
I know, but Chris Jones asking,
you can't.
What he has, $30 million a year?
You can't replace interior D linemen, Brian.
Yeah.
You can't, you can't replace that. Corners are dime a dozen, bro. You cannot replace interior D linemen. Okay.
I understand.
About the position, we'll say, if you still want to do it like this, you'll say Aaron Donald, Chris Jones. If I'm thinking about corner, I got 3 or 4 before I say Sneed.
Who?
Are you serious?
Sauce, maybe. Who else?
I'm thinking
Stephon
Sauce,
Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore still. I'm thinking Ramsey still. I'm thinking the other. Nah, I'm gonna go that far. The corner for the Bills that got hurt.
Tre'Davious White. Excuse me.
Stephon Diggs.
You must be out your damn mind.
Darius Slay. We got DB room packed.
Darius Slay is not better than Sneed.
We got deep, bro. We have a DB room that's packed. What we don't have is anybody else that even sniffs playing D tackle like Chris Jones.
Well, we'll see what
it
Brett Veach does in this offseason.
I don't care who you got back there. He can't cover more than 3.5 seconds. I don't care who you got back there. No, he can't. I don't care who you got back there. But I'll tell you what gonna mess a whole game up. 95 straight up the middle.
Yeah.
Straight up the middle. Run game, stop.
He's done
pressure,
plenty of times.
Pass rush. And not only that, he gets to make Karlaftis, Dana better. Our young DNs better.
Karlaftis, 9 sacks on the season.
Karlaftis is playing ball, man. He plays good ball.
Let's take a look at the playoff picture. Number 1 seed still alive.
AFC
Baltimore
like this.
Yeah, it is. Baltimore, all 4 of the teams you can see in the picture for the AFC North. And ahead of the pack, Baltimore got San Francisco this week.
Lamar Jackson MVP, they beat 49ers.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
If
the playoffs were to start today, Chiefs would be facing the Bengals in the wild card.
Shit.
Crazy. Shit. In the wild card.
Shit.
And for those who are interested to know, it will be Cleveland at Jacksonville, Miami, or Indianapolis at Miami. Still a lot of things to shake out, Jared. Again, Baltimore has the Niners coming up this week, and then Baltimore plays Miami the week after, and they wrap up with the Steelers, which will not be an easy game.
I'm gonna tell you this, Brian Allen. We're going to end up playing them Texans first round.
Well, the Texans might win their division, so then we won't have to worry about it.
Texans not winning that division.
How come they got the same record? They got the same record as the Jaguars, and they split the games.
Texans not winning that division.
Okay.
We're going to get 7th seed, and we're going to play the Texans.
Miami has the Cowboys this week, I believe. Then Baltimore. Then they wrap up with Buffalo.
Goodness gracious, Miami. That's crazy work.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous in the AFC.
Woo! They might end up.
What?
Man, they mess around and end up losing the AFC East. How about that?
Yeah, the Bills very much could win that AFC.
And it's cold.
Yeah. It could
do they got to go through Buffalo, or is it in Miami?
It's in Miami. In Miami. Week 18, but it's week 18. Don't like it. That'll be the Sunday night game. All bets off in those predicaments. But Jared, you know me better than anybody, probably except for my wife and our older brother and our sister. But it's one team that I hate amongst all the others. And it's Raider Hater Week. A lot on the line, though, as the playoff scenarios drop, and it is simple for the Chiefs. The Chiefs win, and they in. You win the division, and this will be the 16th division title in franchise history. 8 in a row, if the Chiefs can get it done. But look at how even this is among all the AFC West teams.
Hey, everybody has their time, bro.
That's crazy.
Where are all these Chargers division wins? I mean,
Well, they got a bunch in the 80s. I think, and I think they
Daniel
got some in the
Thomas in there?
70s. You know, they just got a bunch in the 2000s too, and they got some in the 2010s.
I know this
But
not
yeah,
fun.
man, this is interesting, dog.
Man, we got whoop their ass, man, for the hood. For the hood, man.
I'm just saying, man, you can blame the 60s Chiefs for this hatred I have for the Raiders. You could blame this man, Marty Schottenheimer, with the Apex on. You know what I'm saying? I think I had that jacket.
That jacket hard.
It is?
That
Really?
jacket hard. I'll wear that today.
Y'all weird, bro.
And that hat.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the hat. Yeah, the hat is cool. That jacket ain't me. That ain't. It's Marty, but that ain't me.
And I'll roll them sleeves up and wear it too.
And then you got my men's right here, the best running back in Chiefs history, in my opinion. Jamal. Do you remember this game?
No.
Where this happened at?
I know he was the only thing used to make it good watching.
This game, Jamal Charles scored 5 touchdowns. 2013. It was the 2013 game, I believe. Yeah. So yeah. It's Raider Hater Week. It's Christmas at Arrowhead. And I think the Chiefs are definitely gonna take care of business, man. Come on, man. We can't lose to the Raiders on Christmas. We done had enough Christmas heartbreak with the Dolphins in 1971, dog. What we talking about?
Not an Arrowhead.
What we talking about, man?
Not an Arrowhead. But that's a perfect example. The Raiders playing inspired football under somebody that they know and grinded like them. Inspired.
Yeah,
that team ain't changed. The players ain't changed.
Yeah.
Motivation, will.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that separates people in the NFL. You can't just be better than everybody.
Yeah, facts.
It's
determination. What's the old coaching motto, Coach Brooks? Hard work beats talent.
When talent hardly works.
And we continue to go ahead.
You can't beat people that are motivated, bro. That's a life lesson. You can't beat somebody that's motivated. Bro, when you got somebody that one of the redeeming qualities that a great coach has is when your players run through the wall for you. That's why they say, are you a leader of men? Are you a general? That's why nobody believes the Dolphins are going to do anything. This man done ball boyed his way to a head coaching job. Man, shut up. Yeah, we love you while it's going good. Bro, that's just how it is, bro. Be real. That's like somebody. That's like something. Never mind. I ain't gonna say because it might have happened.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool, man. You know, be cool.
Look, man. From our family to yours, wishing everybody here a Merry Christmas. Okay. We'll be back at it next week, of course, as we gear up for the last 2 weeks of the season and try to see what the Chiefs can do against them Cincinnati Bengals on New Year's Eve.
Happy holidays, man.
Right here at Arrowhead.
Happy holidays. Teachers, we made it. You know, regain your mental focus, regain your mental clarity, mental health over this next break. You know, do all the things you don't be having time to do because by the time you leave the school, it's closed. You understand me?
Jesus is the reason for the season. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. All right, man.
Bye, Mom.
Y'all be blessed. Be safe. We'll holler at y'all next Wednesday on the Line of Scrimmage podcast. Yeah, that's it, man. Let me see if I can get up out of here. Shouts to StarKmedia.com.